you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Ooh, that was a nice throw.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Trying to pound it in.
Good job, boy.
This play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
What did he mean? What did he mean? Ever come out or truck somebody? Are you serious?
And got a couple extra yards with him. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. They'll run it with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go some type of a play.
That's a fucking goal line stand, defense.
I don't just want one static play.
Kamara on 4th and goal, unable to get in. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the back and let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you...
Oh, my God. He did not just let me do that. He did not just let me do this. He did not just let me do this.
20, 10, 5, and they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added up totals.
Well, business as usual for them.
Let it rain. Clear it out. Yeah, let it rain. Yeah, dude.
And so far,
Man, this nigga just let me put a 98-yard on my fullback.
Your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Oh, boy, this shit killing. Fuck, bro. I cannot breathe.
Raiders 59, Broncos 10. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielding in the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones.
Yeah, boy, you about to get off the game.
25-yard line.
I'm gonna be down there later. What that boy trying to fuck with?
Goes onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
Hey, fucking clear! That's what the fuck I'm talking about, boy. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Jeff. You bring your fucking self into the NFL and you break on the fucking ball.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, go, when I post this video, just go watch it. All 3 parts. Y'all gonna be like, dude.
So it's Raider football.
Man, dude, I'm gonna say this here, and I'm gonna say this right now. Me and you better be in that Super Bowl.
On ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how
I'm gonna say this. It better be me and you in the Super Bowl then.
going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that's
It'd be the Packers and the Raiders.
against their opponents.
You feel me?
Because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
That's all I want. I just want to see you in the Super Bowl, bro. You don't want to see me in the Super Bowl?
Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost.
Oh my God, Nelly, whoa! He got burned by A.J. Brown.
He's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy
Don't worry
league.
about it, nigga.
I did, my good man. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Dane Crochet.
As most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. But that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. And here they get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. 31 yards there and a first down.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
Here's Edwards. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
He was tackled.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
He said you want to start from scratch or you leave score where it was at.
On 2nd down.
Very much.
It's Edwards.
Dude say you want to start the score over or you want to start from
Dropped a
scratch.
yard or two shy of the 30. 15
All right, we'll
yards
take it.
on the play. First down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they
Bye,
need,
sir.
partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
He's
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9. Today's final score, Raiders 66.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Las Vegas, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our